Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka and I am the creator of this awesome community, the Lightworker Society. You guys over here know me as the Oracle Goddess, but on IG, that's my name there. So please go over there and follow me. I'm also on Facebook as well. Like my page, I do have the name of the pages in the detail box below this video. Okay. Also, you can book a reading with me through my webpage as well, which is also in the detail box of this video. All right. So this is going to be a collective message for the divine masculines who are air signs. Now, I want to set my intentions because I need us to all be on the same page energetically. I do this just to kind of help you navigate through your situation so that you'll have some type of understanding about what's going on. All right. It's not meant to trigger you, but it's meant to enlighten you. Okay. It's also meant to help you grow within your own self, right? um but yeah, not necessarily meant for you to get upset or to even debate about the message, because this is just what it is. This is the energy of it. Even if you don't want to get back with your divine masculine and you don't give a fuck about them, you still here watching, prying, trying to figure out what's going on in their life or within your situation. But however, right, even if you don't, it's okay, right? But this is what the energy is as it stands. Everyone has free will to do whatever you want, whenever you want. This is just advice from my spirit guides. It ain't coming from me. It's coming directly from my team. Okay, I'm just the messenger, honey. Just remember that. All right. So I do thank you and appreciate everyone who is in the uplifted energy of being positive, leaving me wonderful comments, messages, love offerings, all of that stuff. You guys keep me encouraged, and I am super grateful for you, especially as I go through this journey myself, right? Also, yeah, if I'm saying that this is your energy and it's your person's energy, flip the roles as you see fit. Thank you so much. All right, because I'm just reading the energies. If I say he or she, forgive me, and your person is a feminine who embodies a masculine energy. I'm just so accustomed to saying he or she, but I try to be politically correct throughout the reading. So sometimes I catch myself and I correct it, but I'm just giving y'all forewarning. Okay. Thank you once again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you're feeling my vibe. All right. Now, let me set my intentions. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading for my divine masculines who are air signs. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and to close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. I also ask that you protect me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies that are being directed towards me, and closing all communications to anyone who is not in alignment with me or my community. And so it is. Thank you. All right, let's jump right in. Thank you, my spirit guides. What is the message that you have about my divine masculines? What is the energy update that are air signs? Thank you. All right, baby. So we're gonna start right here. So we got the happy family in the upright position in the strategy card here. Y'all see that? Look at that love. Look at all that love there. Okay, so they're definitely trying to create this happy family here. Okay, so that's what the intentions are now. That's a wonderful thing. Okay, they're trying to strategize this. They are making a plan. All right, now this is really a great card here. All right, so they're trying to bring you two together because y'all had a disconnect previously before. So they're trying to actually create a situation that involves love, that involves family, that involves something that's deeper, that's more rooted and more committed here. All right, so the strategy card again is here. They are setting up a strategy, okay? And you or this is a part of their relationship goals as well. Now, they're trying to get some things in order, okay? They're trying to get some things in order because now they know that that it's time. It's like what's coming to me is like the time is now. They have to do this now, right? Now I want to know why, right? We all want to know, like, why all of a sudden now? It came out of the blue, right? But the energy is shifting, which is a wonderful thing. I'm gonna pull tarot because we need to see what's going on. So I got a whole bunch of different ideas in my mind. I want to do the tarot pull. I'm going to do the hidden message pull, one of my card deck from my deck, which is a moment in truth, and then to see where you guys are at within your twin flame journey, and then Mystic B's twin flame conversations. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from all of those just to get a good energy of what's going on within your situation. I kind of want to get this to be as personal as possible, but not like a 2-hour read. But we'll see. All right, so let me start with my tarot. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot, you guys. Thank you, my spirit guys. Whoa. Okay. Couldn't even get it out. Cards just dropped. All right. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. So I have a reverse Knight of Swords, which we already know what that is, right? Divine Masculine is definitely, or was, having a lot of trouble committing. Okay. They have a very difficult time committing here. And sometimes it can come across being very aggressive. All right. Now, or even rude to a degree, right? But they're gaining some hope. Okay, so they're healing from their past. I am definitely picking that up. And it's causing them to have some inspiration here. This is why they're now at this point where they're ready to plan for the future here. They're seeing the bigger picture, pretty much. And within that bigger picture, it's like they see a happy family with you, all right? Now, there's definitely some type of, or was some type of manipulation going on within this. And a lot of that had to do with them pretty much just worried about giving up their independence. This is why they were so guarded. They were not trying to let them guards down with you, honey. Point blank, right? But it was going good though, right? Because when I'm picking up Divine Femme, you definitely is self-sufficient. You're independent. You're confident. Okay, you are balanced. Period. It's one of those energies where it's like, it's whatever. Either you is or you ain't. I'm good, right? Because I can buy my own bag. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can pay for my own food. I can love my own self. I don't really need you, right? That's probably why they were scattered in their thinking too, as well. Because it's like you're so strong, you're so independent. You know, that's a lot to try to. I don't want to say compete with, but that's a lot to try to come up against, right? Especially if they're not feeling or they have a lot of self-doubt. Just put it that way, right? But they were scattered in their thinking and really failing to communicate with you the truth here when they should have been communicating with you, all right, sharing whatever ideas that they had with you or whatever it is that they felt that was intimidating about you with you, right? That's what matters. But we ain't gonna dwell on all of that, okay? Because now they're really just strategizing here and getting a lot of support, especially from the spiritual realm with doing this. Now the Three of Swords is in the reverse. So that's a great thing. Like I said, they were healing from their past. This is why they're coming forward now and they're being more open to receiving love, right? To go after this happy family that they're trying to create because they didn't have that before. Okay? But that card is all about reconciliation too. They're ready to move on after all of that pain that they've been through. So again, here we go. We got the Moon card in the reverse with this King of Wands in the reverse position. Now, the Wands, I said the Wands. The Moon card in the reverse is really talking about some type of deception here. So we're going to see what this deception is about. But Divine Femme, you really going to have to rely on your intuition here because there is some missing information. It's something that you just can't see or you don't know about. Tell us about this deception, Spirit. Now, your masculine is very impatient right now. Okay, so they're impatient or they're arrogant or they're being reckless. So we're going to see what this is about. Usually that's what that lower vibrational energy is. When they're in the reverse position, they're unstable in some kind of way. All right. Now, okay, Divine Femme. You've been holding your ground with this situation, setting some boundaries. I'm talking about clear boundaries. So what you've been doing is standing up for yourself. And that's been causing a lot of tension for your person. All right. It is really kind of driving them nuts. But you got to, right? You got to stand in your own integrity, point blank. All right, so if it's not in alignment with what you want, oh no, we're not doing that, honey, right? Because you've done that already before, and you see where it leads you, right? So this is what Spirit has been trying to teach a lot of the Divine Feminines. It's like you got to stand in your own integrity here. You can't keep allowing the same karmic cycles to keep replaying itself over and over again. Set some boundaries for yourself, and then your person will fight for this connection, right? Now, there is some conflict, but we're going to see what that's about. So there's gonna be some sudden changes. All right, just it's gonna be yeah. Wow, sudden. This is a strong energy that's coming through here. It's some sudden changes that's going to be involving them making a decision, because I have this 8 of Wands card here, which I just dropped on the ground. Hold on 1 second. And the 7 of Cups together. So they were indecisive before, having a hard time to make a decision. Why? Because there were some options. Okay, so of course, when you got too many options, what happens? You have a hard time making a decision. You usually just go after the one that you think make you feel good, right? Which is usually the one that you lusting after or you infatuated with. But pretty much, there's going to be some important news coming to you, Pisces. So what is this important news about, Spirit? They were confused before. I'm talking about hella confused. That's why they was avoiding to make these decisions. Now, your masculine is very disappointed here. But they want to send you a message or some type of invitation or something here. But they're being passive aggressive about this right now. What is this about? Tell us. Okay, so some of them are still stuck in the past. They're having a hard time healing from their past situations, or not even saying healing, but just like leaving that shit behind. Okay, it happened, whatever, let's move on, right? Some of them are just unable to move on from you, period. Like, yeah, they like, I'm not letting go. I can't. It's like they want to, but they just can't. They having a hard time with doing that. They try everything possible to let go of you, but they keep being drawn back to you. They think about you all the time. It's almost as if they crave you. And they're look, 10 of Pentacles. We got 2 cards that's like, bam, everything, right? All right, so shit. It was a promise made to you by the divine. And that promise will be fulfilled. Point blank. Alright? So it's like, it ain't nothing that you gotta worry about. This your person. As long as you continue to focus on your own personal journey here, which is going to be what? You're healing and following your life purpose. You know, the divine got you. Point blank. Source got your back. Universe, your angelic team, however it resonates. They got you. Okay? And they're going to bring you something that's permanent and long term. All right, this is going to pay off here. Your person is not, they stuck on you. They are stuck on you, honey. This is why they have this, they can see the bigger picture now. So they have a lot of passion behind this. They want to succeed at this right now. Now, they are fearful. Don't get it twisted. They are definitely fearful, because I got my 8 of Swords card here. But good thing is, it's in the reverse. And the 4 of Swords in the reverse position. So I got 2 cards that are, one, where they were taking their break from relationships and trapped in their thinking, like confused or trapped, okay, or restricted or clouded in their judgment. They're now like recovering, and they're awakening to this connection, awakening to love, period. They were taking a break from relationships, point blank. Why? Because again, they felt a lot of restrictions, they felt clouded in their judgment, but now they're releasing that. They like, all right, it's enough of this recuperating. I'm ready for my person. All right, so they want to reignite this passion between you two. Okay, the blindfolds are coming off. All right, you guys had a third-party situation going on. I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you didn't know, you know now, which you probably knew, because usually the divine femme is what, very intuitive and already be knowing shit, right? It already be coming out, period. Either they're going to tell you because they can't keep it from you, or you're going to find out some kind of way, or somebody going to confront you. That's how it always normally go. But you're coming out as the lover, right? So in that third party situation, it's like, bam, you coming out as the one that I'm really loving. Look at that. Look at that attraction. Look at that energy that's like all around these two people on this card here. And this is what it is. The magnetic attraction, period, is just strong. It supersedes this third party situation here. You guys have a very close bond with each other, and that's something that they don't have within these other connections, or this one connection there, right? There could be some disharmony there, or just, you know, an imbalance. It's not the same. What you guys got is balance. They see you as marriage material. Okay, so you definitely stand out the strongest from that third party situation. I don't want to say it like that, but I'm not. So I'm gonna just go ahead and keep my mouth shut and yeah, keep reading. But what I want to say is, okay, Spirit said, don't say it, don't say it. So they see you as the Ten of Cups. Okay, this is what it is. They see you as the lover. They see you as the partner. They see you as the person they want to marry, the one they want to have their family with, the one that's part of their wish fulfillment, right? This is all of their wishes where they can have happiness, fulfillment, emotional stability. You understand? Commitment. Oh, sorry, I was checking my phone. Something long, something stable, right? This is why they are deciding to walk away and leave all of that shit behind. It's like, even if I gotta lose my money, which is the Pentacles, you know, I'm gonna walk away from that because it no longer serves me. Now, they're moving very slow. Okay, of course. Air signs are usually, they move at their own pace. They're very patient. It's like, yeah, you ain't gonna rush me. I'm gonna do it how I want to do it, when I want to do it, and I gotta have this planned out. And that's what they're doing. That's why they're moving so slow. You probably thinking like, this bullshit in me, playing with me, whatever. No, they have a plan, and it's a strategic plan, and it's one of these plans where they are following a process here. Okay, they probably got a step by step, like, okay, let me get to know my person again, let me court my person, you know what I'm saying, let me take them out, let me, you know, do this, let me da 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 da, and lead it up to, you know, when it gets to that happy family point here. All right, and they're trying to work efficiently at this. So it's almost as if they're trying to put perfection into it. It's kind of weird, right? But they're committed to really trying to overcome this. All right, but this is one of these things where when they actually really do commit is long term. This is also why they are treading so slowly, because it's like, I gotta be sure about this, because they've had some connections, yeah, that's been toxic here. They made a lot of bad choices. All right, now I got the Seven of Swords energy here. So all of that lying and deception that was there between with them, this is gonna say with them, right, and them lacking the willpower to take some action here within this connection, there's going to be a confession. What's this confession about? Look, stability, Spirit. What's the confession about, honey? So they tired of playing games, pretty much. The Fool card. Your divine masculine is going to take a chance here. All right, they don't have no worries about this. You don't worry them whatsoever either. It's like it's no stress attached to you. Okay, the only stress that they have is making a freaking decision, right? And the reason why they have that trouble making that decision is because it's like they don't want no drama. They don't feel like no conflict. They just want it to be peaceful. And it's like, how can I disconnect myself from these other people without it being some chaos, right? That's why... I know I just got quiet, right? It's some type of surprise in store for you. Like, that really is standing out for me here. This is why, okay, your person may come across as being very stubborn. It's that stubborn energy, but they're very structured. They are very structured. They have to have a strategy in every single thing that they do. Everything is a plan, and it's planned out for them. And it's like, it's not just this situation, they just have a process for everything, right? That's how they're able to function here. And they take on a lot by themselves, okay? They got a lot of responsibility, just put it that way. Now, and those responsibilities really make them feel burdened, all right? So whatever it is that they're obligated to, it really burns them out. It causes them a lot of stress. All right, this is why they have to plan. They've been doing some evaluation, self-evaluation. All right, so the Judgment card is here. Like, judgment has to be made at this point. And they're really trying to see what their actions are here. Okay. What role did they play in this situation? Or, just really checking yourself. Like, let me check myself real quick, right? Because maybe it's me that need to make some adjustments here. They want to make these adjustments because they've been thinking about it. Look, the Dreamer. The Page of Cups is someone who have these ideas, and that's what this person looks like on this card. Is like, damn, I got this idea here, right? but they just dreaming and the idea just floating away into the air and shit. But however, right, the idea is love, right? When you look at this card, I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like two hands holding like a heart. It's like in a heart position or whatever. I can't do it, but they have this newfound appreciation for you, period, right? So they like, wait, hold up. When I start feeling like this for my person, like, how did this happen? Wait, I'm gaining a new perspective on relationships here. It ain't all as bad as I thought it was gonna be. All right, now, yeah, they seeing you as a Queen of Pentacles, and they like, shit, I ain't been recognizing this. I ain't been recognizing this person, this divine feminine. Yo, she's confident. Come on now, she got her money right. She good. She a homebody. She a business person. She know how to keep the family tight. She know how to balance business. You know what I'm saying? She the boss. On top of that, right? She's stable. He or she. Excuse me. I said I would correct myself, right? But that's how they see you, and this is who you are. Period. Okay. Unlike other connections that they had where those people were selfish and jealous and insecure and just greedy. You ain't none of that. You offer stability. You ain't trying to deplete or take from them. You be trying to give it to them. And they haven't been recognizing you. Okay, so they do see that. They realize that they overlook you. Well, and it's not necessarily that they do it purposely, but it's just that they got too much stuff going on here. Okay. It's karma. You know, sometimes you get stuck in events. You get stuck in some things that's external that don't got nothing to do with you, but it's external factors is what really affects your person from being able to come in and really, really, really do this. All right? That's what they want to do. But they got obligations here, and they got other things that stress them out. They feel like they got bad luck, or either that, or it's like a lack of control here, right? And they're blocked in their happiness because of that situation. But trust me, they're ready to give to you, okay? They see you as the Empress on top of that divine thing. So they're ready to start giving to you, being more generous. Why? Because you embody that Empress energy. You're the divine femme. You're abundant on top of that, okay? So just be kind to yourself. Even if you're feeling a little off or maybe a little insecure about what's happening. Like, you're like, what's going on here? What's happening, right? They see you as someone who is abundant, who's love, who's all of that. Like, yo, y'all the lovers. Come on now. They think highly of you. All right. The energy that you guys embody is intense, even down to you guys lovemaking. It's intense. Everything is so passionate. It's like you guys fit together like a freaking puzzle. Wow. Okay. Now, oh, look, death and rebirth. Now, it may seem like that's a weird card and it's kind of scary, like, ooh, no. It's about a cycle of transformation. Okay, so you got to go through these cycles, right? You got to have these endings. You guys probably had your endings, you understand, probably a few times in your journey. But you got to have these endings in order to get to a new beginning. And so what's happening is that this connection is being rebirthed. Your person is gaining new beliefs. All right. So whatever happened between you two is really shifting their views about love. Okay. Before they were clinging to the past and then just fearing to change. But not anymore. Spirit is saying that they're transitioning. Expect the unexpected when it comes to this. You ain't going to even see the shit coming. Wow. I'm trying to find my other Oracle deck. Here you go. I mean, not Oracle, Tarot. Thank you. Is there anything else before I move on? All right, so they do have some issues, some possible issues. It could be around their money. Okay, they're trying to get financially stable. Is also what I'm picking up. All right, so this is another thing that they're planning. They probably definitely want to come into this connection being able to be a good provider. Wow. So there's a lot of conflict, but really the conflict is about competition. Okay. That's going on around you. Remember, I was speaking about that earlier. I can't remember exactly what I said, right? But there's some competition. So you are in a competitive environment on top of that, because of course we do see that this is a third party situation that's going on here. Okay. Now I got the sun card and the star card here. Sun card is in the upright, star card is in the reverse, honey. This is all about this is a test of faith, pretty much. Spirit wants to know, will you trust me? Will you trust yourself? Will you trust the universe? Right? For you to be able to get your new beginning. Because you're going to get it. You just got to stay in a positive mindset and really see the brighter side. Even down to your person. Them trying to stay in a high vibration here. Right? And realizing that it's not on their own will that they create. Right? We co-create our lives that we desire. And a lot of the things that they've been trying to do was by their own will here. They have to do a lot of inner childhood work. Thank you. And loosen up a little bit, you know, because they've been struggling. They struggle to see the brighter side. Okay, now, okay, thank you for telling me what that is. They're becoming more aware of the opportunities that they have here within this connection here. Okay, and the opportunities, honey, is the Nine of Cups. All right, so they're becoming more aware of that what they're getting out of this situation is them being satisfied, right? They're content. All right. They are stable, especially when it comes to their emotions. You make them very happy here. So you are really a wish come true. Wow. Tell me about this card, Spirit. What is this about? I have my 4 cups here. So they're not accepting any new invitations. So if you have been wondering, like, who else they dealing with, they're not accepting them. It's like the opportunities are coming to them, but they're saying no, and they're turning them away here. They're in their King of Swords energy. Okay, so finally, that vibration kind of went up just a little bit. All right, they real alert here, and they are ready to achieve their goals, and they're going to take some action here because they had a lot of fear, right? So their anxiety, remember, like, they fearful here. They allowed a negativity to get to them. That's why this truth couldn't come forward. But it's just like the demanding challenges. It's like too much shit going on around them, and it was preventing them from being able to come forward, to move forward within this situation. But look, check this out. Now they charging ahead. And they have a plan. They have a plan about how to do it. I want to know what this plan is about. All right. They had a recent personal setback, so I don't know if you know about that. And whatever it was, it caused a lot of disappointment, and they worry about being a failure here. Okay, so they don't want other people to know that they made the wrong choices. So it could be, they really need to open up. All right, that's what's happening. They need to open up and get some support, even if the support is coming from you here, because whatever it is, they feel like a failure. It's a lot of regret there. So whatever situation they must have got themselves into, it caused them to have a lot of regret, and it makes them disappointed. But instead of just like moving on from it, it's like they just wallowing in their own self-pity here. But they just want harmony. Okay, they just want something stable. That's just literally what it's all about. They're looking for some happiness and loyalty here, and they're not getting that. Well, they weren't getting that. But that's still clinging to outdated habits and customs, you know? But what stands out the most to me is this Lover's card. It's like, it's no doubt about it, man. This is some strong energy that I'm pulling in here. Okay, now, they're gonna communicate with you. They got a lot to share about this here too. Okay, but this is about them cooperating with you. They want to reach a goal, so and they want to give to you. They want balance within this situation because you guys have an imbalance going on here. Okay, they're remaining calm. It's like they're stressed out. They feel stressful, but it's like, I'm gonna try to remain calm in this situation. I ain't gonna try to spaz out real quick, okay? But really, it's like what's happening is that they're trying to accommodate everybody's perspective when it comes to you and whatever this third party situation is here. Now they realize they have been breadcrumbing you, of course, right? But the scales are going to balance here, where they're going to be able to start giving to you. And then you get to what? Like, it's going to benefit you, period. You get to this. You see that? Them two people right there? Huh. Come on now. That's a firm foundation. That's harmony, prosperity, peace, romance, marriage. Let me tell you. The Lovers. The Lovers is a Gemini card on top of that, honey. All right, so that's the air sign. Now, let's see. Anything else? Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Thank you. Let's get a message from a moment in truth real quick. Perfect. All right. Thank you. What message do you have for my divine masculines who are air signs? What message needs to be revealed? I just seen a card flash across my face, and it says the divine masculine wants this situation, wants it to end peacefully. Okay. One card just flew out. So something's happened in the winter, but hater. So their karmic person is a hater, pretty much. They causing trouble on purpose. They just being a hater right now. They don't want this divine masculine to be happy. They don't want this connection to be successful. And something's going to happen in the winter. So we're going to find out what that's about for you too. Anything else that needs to be said from this deck, right? Thank you. Anything else? That seems to be it. Going once, going twice. It came back out again. Woo, honey, this shit says torn between two people. Now, oh yeah, well we know that, right? Because what came out? The third party card. But who's standing out the most is you. So it's like, you know how you got that percentage scale? It's like, it seemed like you got that 80-20 shit is like, maybe the other person has 80% and maybe you got 90% or 95% more that you offer. And that's what they're trying to weigh their options off of. But it's like you are superseding this other person, but they're still torn, right? Because of the fact of they do got something rooted or some type of connection with this other person, or you know they're obligated to them some kind of way. It could be because of family, maybe they got kids with this person, or you know, they just don't want to create any chaos because this other person may be someone who is very dramatic, just put it that way, right? Very emotional. Okay, so but we're gonna see what this is about. You know, I'm gonna go straight to my tarot so we can get some answers here and see what's happening in the winter. We don't care about this karmic person causing trouble on purpose. Who cares? Who cares? We already know. They probably already been in that energy forever. But you know, when you ignore the fuckery, it can't have any power. Point blank, right? Now let's see. I want to get some of my cards together. Alright, what's happening in the winter? What's happening in the winter time here? Okay, so there's going to be some drama, most definitely. All right, so either the divine masculine is going to bring the drama in the winter, right? So that they can get a new cycle. All right, so they're trying to make some changes here. Like this wheel literally is going to turn. Okay, so they are trying to they're trying to return to a time in life, right, where everything was normal. Period. They're tired of the chaos here, so they might go in there thinking that they can reverse this situation by doing what? Bringing the drama. And sometimes that can make shit worse, right? But this is what they're moving forward, okay? So the Chariot card is here. They're trying to overcome whatever challenges are that it will be within this karmic situation here. All right, so like I said, they have a plan, right? It's a structured plan, yo. This is ordered. What do they get ready to do here, honey? They got this shit mapped out. Wow. They're trying to bring an ending. I mean, a complete disconnect from this karmic situation here. Thank you, tell us. Yep, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this other person is someone that they probably have their money tied up into some kind of way. All right, so thank you. Tell us more about this. They're releasing this. All right, so they have been reevaluating. Remember I said they've been trying to figure out, let me check myself here. They have come to the realization here that this is not going to make them happy. All right, so they've been very reluctant to carry this through, but there's going to be some sudden changes here where it seems like it's going to be like they're a thief in the night around this motherfucker. Like they going to get in and get out quick. All right, this Ten of Cups is here because they're going towards divine love. All right, so in the winter time, there will be a complete disconnect. All right, tell us more. Maybe this already has started happening the winter that passed. Spirit keeps saying that to me. The winter that just passed, they started transitioning. Okay, now they've been really focused on trying to make this situation perfect here, right? An ideal situation where there's no drama and that they are able to peacefully resolve this. All right, now, but when they do that, right, it kind of slows things down and they start to lose sight of the bigger picture, because when you focus on perfection or you try to focus on the details, that's what ends up happening, right? But they're coming in as Knight of Pentacles here. So they're trying to get some results. They're working towards this goal here. They're working hard too, right? They're trying to keep up with certain routines and all here so that they can come forward. Now they're the King of Cups now coming in. So this is one of those things where they're going to get to this point where they're going to literally like put their foot down. All right, and command the respect that they deserve, because this karmic person they haven't been respecting them, all right, at all. And they're very ambitious about this. So they definitely want to stand in their power. They got to at this point, because it's something that they want to do here that's coming up. Tell me what it is, Spirit. Thank you. I'm definitely feeling that energy here. It's something that they want to do. Even though that's a demanding challenge, right? It's a very demanding. They have a hard time doing that. They're having a hard time with that. They've been holding back on expressing their truth with this. Yeah, wow. That's why it's been so many negative changes, right? Because they haven't been standing in their power. So now they want to really stand in their power. They're trying to assert themselves when it comes to this situation here. And Spirit wanted me to just like explain it. I was like, okay. They feel like they don't have a clear path when it comes to this, right? They're trapped by their circumstance. They really feel like they're trapped in this shit. It's like no way out. But of course, like I said, it's like they got some financial obligations. They tied to this person some kind of way, whether it's through kids, or marriage. The Hierophant card came out. So they have something, it's something traditional going on here. But they are definitely following a process. Okay, now they're done with the juggling. All right, so they're done with that. They're not going. That juggling shit is ending. This is in the reverse. That's that romance marriage card I was telling you all about with that firm foundation here. That's in the reverse too. So that's ending there again. Like that's just not. Yeah, that's not realistic over there. That's not real happiness whatsoever. They're being very resilient right now, right? So they are having this courage to set some boundaries. So they're going to be setting some boundaries when it comes to this. They're on the edge of exhaustion when it comes to this situation here with this common person, right? But they're ready to take on this adversity. So now they're at this energy where they like, you know what, fuck it. This is what it is. You know how I guess when it be like I said what I said, right? And they're gonna start, pulling back. They're not gonna be giving into this connection in any kind of way. No energy, no nothing. They gotta pay their dues for the most part. Yeah, that just came to me. They gotta pay their dues because they got to restore the balance in their life here. It's a lot of imbalance here. They have to restore this balance here. And they've been doing things in moderation when it comes to this karmic situation. So it's like, let me do just enough to keep them hot, quiet, or keep them a little happy, right? Breadcrumbing, pretty much breadcrumbing, in and out, right? That's why you got all this competition and this conflict going on, because they in and out, they breadcrumbing. It's like, I'm gonna give them a little piece of this to make them feel like they got hope, just enough to keep them baited in here, to try to keep the peace here, right? Because that's what they've been doing. They've been trying to avoid the conflict, trying to find a peaceful resolution when it comes to this. Okay, that's why y'all got this competition. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time when you got people wanting to fight for some shit, right? It gotta be somebody still putting their energy into something here, and it's causing a lot of issues. It's a lot of issues. That's why they sitting up here looking like, God damn it, I set my own trap. Pretty much. But that's, you make these bad decisions by doing what? Being in that devil energy. That happens. They're becoming aware of the fact that that's what's happening here. That's what they're doing. They're trying to really broaden their horizon. They need to move out of the situation. Why? Because it's like, I got the star card here, so it's like, it's been making them feel hopeless as shit. And what they want is the sun. They want a new beginning for themselves. And they're trying to look at the brighter side with all of this. But it's a lot of pressure that's been weighing down on them that leaves them in a lot of self-doubt. This is why they've been afraid to make this judgment call here. Okay, that's why they've been fearing it. Wow. Not listening to the universe, because the universe has definitely been giving them some signs. They've been getting the signs. All right, now, some truth is coming forward again. Remember, like, this is leading to their new beginning. This is, I got my Ace of Swords card here. This Ace of Swords card leads to a breakthrough. All right, so they're definitely changing their mind about all of that. Like, I want my new beginning. All right, I want my new beginning. Wow. So the fall and the winter, and Spirit is saying for some of you, it already ushered in the winter that just passed. Okay. If not, it's coming up this winter. Between now and this winter, they're gaining the courage. All right, they're overcoming the obstacles. They will be overcoming those obstacles there with this karmic person, because they're coming in as a Queen of Swords. Something is telling me heavy that they got children with this person here. Okay, so even if they're not with this person, as a relationship, there's still an unhealthy attachment with this person. It's a codependent relationship here. All right, and this person makes them feel inadequate. They had a very painful ending. Spirit just confirmed what I just said. I didn't even look down at the cards. So they had a very painful ending here. Okay, and it left them feeling broken. Look, this is it. They up, worried, stressing. Probably some of them in tears about this shit. It's excessive. They have a lot of dark thoughts about this situation here. This is why it's so hard for them to push out of that energy. This is why they're strategizing, because coming towards you in this way is a major risk. Even though they know that you possess all of these wonderful things here and they see you as that, they still have a lot of trauma. Okay, and they allow their fears to impede their fullest potential. That's why it's so hard for them to move on here. They suffer from depression. I'm just letting you know that. Okay, they suffer from some type of anxiety or depression. And that's also another energy that makes it hard to break out of habits, old habits, bad habits. But they're going to release that, okay? They could be saying, having some negative self-talk, but they're going to heal from this spirit of saying, and they're going to release that. What is they thrive off of you. It's like you are their inspiration here. You're helping them to overcome all of this stuff. What else is happening in the winter? What's going to happen between the divine masculine and the divine feminine in the winter? That was way too many cards. Let's do it again. What's going to happen between the divine masculine and the divine feminine in the winter? They going to transition, okay? It's like a rite of passage. Literally, it's like a rite of passage. They're going to make this transition with you completely coming the winter. Once all of this energy like shifts out of here, yeah, they taking you and their kid, because that's what's on the card. They're taking you and their kid, and they're getting the fuck out of there, and all that swords. And they're going to make this transition, and the transition includes you. Okay? And the past will never return again. That's what Spirit wanted to confirm with you. You don't got to worry about that situation. It's not going to return again. It's a barrier. Okay? They need to realize that they've been clinging to the past and outdated habits for too long, right? That's what keeps them in that deceptive energy. All right? But it's going to feel, they're going to have a falling out. And literally, whatever this falling out is going to leave your person walking away with a sense of bad blood or a sense of loss, or it already happened that way. Okay? But this is how they're going to be able to make their decision. Wow. That's how they're going to be able to make their decision. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to end badly. Like this. What? So you want to tell us what's going to happen? You going to be able to get an answer on that? What's going to happen? What is this falling out going to be about? What is this bad blood going to be? What's going to happen? I don't know. Spirit might not want to tell us that. That's too much, right? Look, we're doing too much fun. Just asking. I just wanted to know real quick. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get an answer. Yeah, Spirit said no. You ain't going to get an answer. And moving on. Okay, so what is one question? What is the answer to the question that my collective have about their divine masculine? Thank you. Ooh. I don't know what y'all asked. When that joint says no. Strong no. Okay. What's this referencing? Strong no about you knowing about what's going to happen. You will get a fresh start, honey. Okay? You may feel like it's not coming, so don't think like that. Alright? So they will let go of this emotional baggage. And they will have their emotional awakening. Alright? Because they got some new feelings for you. But it's just a lot of fear. Just that they have a lot of fear. And you may not trust them. That is understandable. Right, you did experience a loss, which we can see it because I see your story here, and it's a hardship for you. So I feel it, and they are experiencing the same thing. It's a lot of loss that they felt, that they have had from that previous connection here. This is why they've been so confused. For real, that situation that they came from is toxic. I mean, even down to the way that they speak to each other is bad. When things get heated, it's a very toxic situation. And this karmic person is reckless with their mouth, okay? But Spirit is bringing in, you got an angel here, that's bringing in the balance. All right, so you don't have to, don't doubt it whatsoever. You will get a fresh start with your person here. You will get a new beginning. Spirit is saying that. All right. Now, of course, they've been having a difficult time. They just stuck between two competing sides pretty much, and they're trying to be the peacemaker here. This is why they haven't fully moved on yet. All right. This is why they haven't let go. But I got my Hermit in the upright position. They're gaining some insight about themselves. All right, so they're doing a self-reflection, and they're realizing that they play a major role in all of this. Okay, but they're going to release that. They've been holding on so tightly to the past here, but they're going to overcome all of this and release this situation here. And they just don't want to move on with any past wounds. You know, it's like they don't want to have even any additional trauma added onto it, because it's just too much. As you can see, they have a hard time with moving on, period. They have a hard time with forming this bond or connection with you because of this. It creates an imbalance. Okay. But they're gonna gain some awareness here. All right. They're coming aware of the fact that they've been being hesitant as well. So like all of that is there. Like they're seeing it. They're going to choose happiness. Okay. With this karmic person here, that's a codependent relationship that they have going on here. That person is insecure and very needy. Wow. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. It's a dead end situation. They're not together. Spirit is saying they're not together. And your person is exhausted from that. That's why they're reckless. They're reckless because of that. But however, I got my Two of Cups here in the upright position. They haven't been putting in any effort into this. That's why. All of that I just explained is why that they're very unsteady when it comes to your situation here. And that they don't put the effort into this. Okay, so I got the Tower card. Alright, so there will be a storm. Remember I said the sudden changes. Sudden changes is coming. Why? Because it's some unfinished business that needs to happen. They've been trying to delay the inevitable for too long, but that's not going to happen no more. Alright, it's not. The universe is just not going to allow it, period. And it's going to be some changes that's going to come in to end this cycle. Alright, and of course, they're coming in as the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, with the Nine of Cups. Okay. And all of that conflict was because, you know, everything that was happening in their practical life. That's why they weren't being a good teammate. But they're coming in as being balanced, right? Being offering something more serious, right? Wanting to be a protector, wanting to be a provider. Like these are all of the things that they want to be, because they lack the confidence, period, within their own selves, right? They don't feel like that. They don't feel like they are abundant enough. They want to be a great provider here. They're seriously tuned in and thinking a lot about this one cup, which embodies what? The love, the relationship, marriage, all of that stuff. So they're trying to figure out how they can use their logic and their intuition together, right? This is why they have a plan. They have to strategize all of this because they need to be able to have a peaceful resolution here. So it won't be no more trauma, no drama, none of that. All right. They're trying to offer you a deep and rewarding relationship, and they cannot do that if they have this karmic energy acting the goddamn fool. Period. Right? Because it's all about your wishes fulfillment. Wow. Let me get some messages, some hidden truth messages here. Thank you. Your person is becoming a better person, or becoming a better person. And a lot of this has to do with you. Okay? Thank you. Any other message? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I want you, remember what I tell you, you are superseding that karmic person. It's almost as like, shit, you win. They knew exactly what they were doing. And all of this that they did was because of that. They may have said they couldn't move forward with you, or they didn't want to be in a relationship, but it had a lot to do with this person that they're tied to. They feel obligated to this person, and now they feel like there's nothing else that they can do. They can't move on with their life because they feel like they're obligated to that one person here. And they do feel you leaving them behind. They can feel it, and that's probably why they keep trying to do things drastically to pull you back in. Because you're drifting, you're detaching. I can feel the energy. You're withdrawing your energy. You were the best thing in my life. Anything else that y'all want to say? Y'all putting it on my divine femmes here, aren't y'all? My life is not as together as it seems. So, like, you really probably don't know the extent of what happens within that connection here. They left you before you could leave them. So whatever happened to you guys, right? They got out of there before you could do it. Because they didn't want to hurt anymore. And they wish they could take back their words. I wish things could be different. Just being near you is intoxicating. What did I tell you? I was like, it's like the energy is strong. It's crazy. It's crazy. This person loves you, man. It's just those karmic cycles have to close out. They need to gain the strength to be able to put their foot down, which they will. They're going to gain control back over their life. They just need to gain this confidence. I'm longing for a part of myself that I am running from. So many things remind me of you. Our souls already know each other, don't they? It's our bodies that are there. So they know that you are their soulmate. I can't stand the thoughts of you with anyone else. That's why they come in. I'm telling you, you probably get it in them coming in, and you be thinking like, this might be it. This is the time right here. We're gonna come together, right? But they do it just to keep you there. Remember I said this, like, even with the karmic, they do the same thing, but they do it just to keep you there. Being without you feels like hell. I can't stand the thoughts of you with anyone else. I just read that. Anything else? I'm reaping what I've sown. Anything else? Yep, it was my fault. But because of my pride, I blamed you. And they're in deep thought, and their soul cries for you. So they're going through a lot. Well, now let's see where you guys are at in your twin flame journey here. Thank you. Oh, okay. Spirit is saying remain optimistic about your connection. Your true heart's desire is on the horizon. So it's close, right? It's starting to come into this 3D world here, right? It's piercing through the veil here, honey. So remain positive. What kind of energy are you holding on to? Because your twin absorbs what you feel. So raise your vibrations. Okay, divine femme. And reserve your right to say no to any toxic behavior, right? It serves no one in the end. Remember what I told you? Like, yeah, you gotta stay in your integrity here, regardless. No, I'm not doing that, right? I'm not feeling none of that. Because you need things to change in your situation. Pay attention to the signs and information that comes to you, because you're getting downloads from spirit, all right? That's giving you the answers to your prayers and showing you the steps to take. Just commit to being the best version of yourself and enjoy the positive impact it's having on your connection. Stay in your high vibrations, all right? Because it's changing your connections, literally, with this person. You may not see it because when you look with your natural eye, things look like, what the hell, right? But Awakening and activations are at hand. So be on the lookout for the signs because it's guiding you. Like these little signs that you're getting, you might get a moment where your person just completely infatuated with you. They want to keep kissing you. They want to keep holding you or holding your hand, doing different things. Want to spend time with you, right? They're awakening to the love. So this is the beginning. Like I said, it's like you're it's on the horizon, like it's there. So it's pierced through the veil. Now you gotta continue to stay optimistic because you are trying to manifest this into reality here. Your twin is literally leveling up to match your energy. And when they do, that's when they will face you. That's when the time is right. Okay, when they get to that same level of energy you're at, then it'll happen. But in order for them to get there, divine femme, what do you have to do? Keep your vibes high. Keep leveling up. All right. Don't lower your vibration for whatever you see in this 3D shit because that's some bullshit, right? It's an illusion, right? It's already done in the fifth dimension. Just stay in that energy of knowing that regardless, if this is what you want for yourself, to be with your divine masculine, just know that you are one soul and you already are in a spiritual union. There's no separation between you two. You two are always together. All right. Divine timing is always at work, and in the blink of an eye, this whole situation can shift. Your person can wake up tomorrow and literally get in that energy of, I know what I want and I know what I need to do now, right? I'm done planning. I'm ready to execute. All right, so stay hopeful. All right, I hope that did help you guys out. I know it's like an hour over the time, but it felt like I needed to get all of that energy out, right? All of the details for y'all. Okay, so don't forget, like, subscribe, share. If you feel like you want to give me a nice little donation for all of my energy that I'm putting out into you guys, feel free. My PayPal link is in the detail box below. All right, peace.